Hello, I'm starting out today by showing you the stamp set that I'm going to be working with. It is the new Allie Edwards stamp from her Story Stamp subscription. Basically, you get a stamp set and some education each month. And I've taken a few Allie Edwards classes, so when I saw this come up, I knew I was going to love it. And honestly, I was pleasantly surprised. It's really awesome. I can't wait to get next month's. So when I first got this set, the idea that immediately popped in my head was to scrapbook my house. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. And when I saw the around here stamp, I thought that would fit it perfectly. So I took this picture of my front living room. It is my favorite room in the house, I think because it stays clean a lot. We are hardly ever in this room, so it just mostly stays like this. And I think the style of this room fits my style the most, and so I really just like to be in here. So once I get my picture cut out, I need to pick my inks. And so I take my little sheet of all my inks out and I hold my picture up to see what ink I want the most. My house has orange as an accent color, so that seemed like the most obvious choice. So I pulled out two that I thought would work, and I stamped the around here stamp on some paper. The two colors that I picked were soft apricot and orange soda, and they're both Hero Art stamps. I really like this ink. I plan on getting lots more of these colors. You'll see I have a little one there. I have several little ones. I bought those to kind of build up my ink supply. And although I'm happy I have more options available to me, those little stamps kind of drive me nuts. I feel like I can't get good ink coverage on my stamps, and I don't know, they just kind of drive me nuts. But they still work good, and I'm still super happy I have them. So once I stamp these, I then just cut them out and have them ready. I mean, typical for me, I think too much about which one of these colors I like. I honestly don't even know if you can tell the difference between the two. It's just my personality. Some of the bigger choices I just make and I go with it, and then the tiniest little thing I'll analyze over it. And even now I have the layout sitting here, and I have the other that other around here stamp, and I think, oh, maybe I should have gone with the other one. But it's just my personality, I guess. I know that I want to add some more color to this, and I am going with the orange theme. So I pulled out some orange papers along with some neutrals. That piece of paper you see right there is a Project Life brand paper. It's from the baby edition, the girl baby edition, and I love this pack of paper. I could probably buy 10 more packs of it and use it all up. Has a lot of the pinks and oranges and yellows, and it's just nice quality paper, and I really like it. So I thought about using that gold, and that was what my original thought was, and I do love it. It's hard for me not to use that gold on everything. But I thought the burlap paper kind of fit my theme more. I have burlap in my home, and I have kind of, I don't know, I don't have a lot of glitzy things in there, so I just thought that burlap paper fit the style more. And I got that burlap paper at Hobby Lobby, just in the section where they sell the single sheets of paper. I was just going to eyeball this cutting around this, and then I thought, oh, you'll mess it up, so I just got my trimmer back out. So I'm thinking about what I want to put on that strip of paper, how I want to embellish this, and I pull out these My Mind's Eye chipboard buttons, and I immediately like them, and I think, okay, that's what I'll use. I didn't think a second thought about it. And then I move on to my journaling. And I'm using a precision pen, and my idea with the journaling is that I was just going to fill up that white space with journaling. And so I was just going to start writing and not stop until I was out of room. And I was just going to say things about the room, like where we got the things in it, why I purchased the things, maybe some plans that I had for the room. Just some little details that you maybe wouldn't know just by looking at it. For instance, that piano, it's one that me and my husband bought, and I've always planned on taking piano lessons, but I haven't quite done that yet. And we recovered the bench. When we first got it, it had a yellow velvet cushion on it. So that's something that you wouldn't know by just looking at that piano. So I just put a lot of little details in there. And then I'm going to tape this, tape it, the stamp down. But I use foam pieces. And these, I don't know what brand, looks like they're Recollections brand, but I hate them. They are so thick and clunky, and I'm not going to throw them away because I can definitely still use them, but I'll be happy when they're done. And with this piece, I was able to use up this whole long strip of it, and I hate those strips, so I was happy for that. And I kind of want to place this in the center, but I eyeballed it and called it good. And I know it's covering up some of the journaling, and I don't know, that might bug some people. It certainly bugged my husband when he looked at it, but I didn't think it really mattered. I thought there was enough fun detail in there that what I covered up is just okay. So then I put those chipboard pieces back on there, and I immediately didn't like them once I got, I don't know if just mixed with the burlap or what, but I had this vellum circle sitting off to the side, and I don't know what brand it is. I got it from a Scraptastic This Life Noted kit, and it was just in a plastic bag when I got it, so I'm not sure. But I thought that @ symbol was appropriate for this page. Seems how we're at home. And since that was wood veneer, I bring out this wood veneer camera. And it looked a little plain up there, so I make a little banner out of this piece of paper. I'm not being too picky about how perfect it is, but I thought that looked much better. So I'm committing to that wood veneer and that vellum piece down on that strip. But I decided I want to add some more orange to this. And so I take out my enamel dots, and I'll have to just say my daughter loves playing with these enamel dots, and I like saying yes to her. So I let her play with them, and then I just take the sheets of paper that she puts them on, as you can see, and save them, and then I reuse them. Sometimes I have to add more adhesive, but it's okay. It makes her happy for the moment. So, and once I put this on here, I call it good. I maybe would have added some sewing to this, but my sewing machine's broken, and I was not going to attempt to use that again. So I think this looks great, and I think that I will make a series of these, and I don't know if I'm going to put them in their own separate book or just add them into my personal scrapbook or what, but I think this turned out really cute, and I'm glad I have some of these details down on a layout. Thanks so much for watching.